back on Biashara Tuesday live on air. Watching us from the comfort of her home is Ashley Asachi, all the way in Ngong, if I'm not wrong, the last time I checked, in Ngong Road. She's having breakfast. Let me just read it out. Morning, Kenya, having breakfast as I enjoy Biashara Tuesday at the comfort of our home, tuned in till the last minute. Thank you very much, Ashley Asachi. You can check out her own show as well. Fashion Diaries airs at KUTV here, 8 p.m. every Monday. She brings you the best of fashion all across the world and also in Kenya. So do check out Ashley Asachi, and thank you, Asachi, for tuning in to the show this morning. Edlens saying, looking sharp, Sir Richard, time to get the bag bila maswali mingi. Hatuna maswali mingi hapa. Just getting the bag, information here and there. That's all about it on Biashara today. You said looking sharp, Sir Richard. You should see who's on the show as well. They're looking sharper than me, or I hope not, but I'll be unveiling them in a short while. Please continue letting us know where you're watching us from. I see Gibson Okwara has tuned in to the show. That's Gibson Okwara from Job IQ. Thank you for checking out our live stream this morning. I'll be looking at more of this feedback as it comes in. Ombogo here, checking us out from Cairo, Ruiru, Kenya, CBD. Asante sana for that detailed information of where you're watching us from. Also, I see on WhatsApp, Purity N, and had to watch all the way from Gatundu. Watu wa Gatundu, Muriega. Asante sana for tuning in to Biashara Tuesday this morning as well. I'll be reading more information coming in from Twitter. Please remember to tag us at KUTV Kenya, at Richard_Okenye. I'll be having a conversation right about now on KU Career Week. I brought over the organizing committee from KU Career Week 2024. Here on set is the chairperson and also one of the organizing members of KU Career Week, chairperson JB Washira, and organizing committee member Eric Nderitu. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. How are you feeling this morning?
Ready to discuss
matters career. You look like a career man already, so I'm sure you're very ready.
Yes.
Bwana Eric, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You're not a fresh face on the show, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm also part of the Kenyatta University peer counselors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
But this time you're in your capacity as organizing member.
Organizing member
For the KU Career Week 2024.
Yes.
Let us know just a brief outlook. What is KU Career Week all about before we get into the details of 2024? Please let us know.
Okay, so Kenyatta University Career Week is all about it. It is a 1 week of pure career events and career exhibitions. We have various days that we have set aside to discuss various things. We have things to do with high school days where we come and motivate our students, those in high school, to see Kenyatta University and get a deeper insight of what to expect in the university life, and also to motivate them to work hard so that they can join campus.
Yeah.
We also have things to do with the public lectures where we invite various CEOs of various companies who come to talk about the evolving job market. We also have the HR forums where we invite various distinguished HR managers who come and try to discuss to us the job market, the training, recruitment, and how the jobs are evolving around the world and how we can adapt to them.
Oh, those are relevant conversations. We'll get into the details of how that looks like in the coming week. Chairperson, habari yako kwako?
Mzuri sana.
KU Career Week, why is it important for, how and why is it important for Kenyatta University?
Thank you so much, Richard. First of all, let me thank KUTV for giving me this opportunity. I was here back in November. We were looking at the general overview of what Career Week is about, and we promised to come back and give the finer details, and that is why I'm here today.
Okay.
On why Career Week is important for Kenyatta University and the student fraternity in particular is because Career Week is a platform to educate and to create awareness about the different career opportunities that are there for those who are studying currently in the different and diverse fields of study.
Okay.
Now, besides learning about the career opportunities, it also gives us university students an opportunity to learn more about the fields that we want to venture into, so that even as we plan and think about the careers we want to venture into after campus, we have a good understanding of what is required and what we need to do in order to get there.
All right.
Yes.
Let me take it back to Eric there. When we're speaking about Career Week, Pombe mentioned industry experts, the kind of talks, public lectures that will happen. How are you planning to engage students who are within Kenyatta universities? In what ways, in what kind of activities do we expect them to participate fully?
Okay, so to start with the HR forums, we have organized a day that is on Monday, where we'll be having various HR managers across Kenya. We have very distinguished guests who will be coming for a talk show. They'll sit in a panel discussion, and they'll try to speak out on the evolving job market, the change in the job market, and they'll try to give us what to expect in the outside world. You know, one thing when we are in campus, we find we are just studying, we expect good jobs, we expect a job immediately after you graduate, but they try to tell us the reality, so that we can be able to face it when you are coming out. And also they try to give us an insight on, you find you may have studied a certain course, but that does not limit you to do that particular job, because as you know, Kenya is currently facing what we call flooding of jobs. But now with the HR, they try to show us of what to expect, and with that we get that preparedness. When we graduate, we are going to diverge, we are going to get in and react swiftly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that is one of those ways in which students are expected to be involved, which is the HR talk.
Yes.
Are there any other activities that students are going to be participating in?
Yes, we have the public lectures. Where in the public lectures, they are generally going to talk about Career Week. They are generally going to talk about the careers. We'll be having various industries, how they evolve. We're going to be having perhaps JB can get more insight on the public lectures.
Thank you so much, Richard. As I think he's pointed out on the HR forums, and I think before I delve into the public lectures, I'd want to expound more on that. Now, the HR forum is actually a nexus for the students within KU to interact with human resource professionals and practitioners. When you look at the people who've been invited, we'll have 2 sessions for the HR forum on Monday, the 29th. We have a morning session between 9 to 12 noon, and we're expecting a panel discussion of 5 guests. Not just any 5 guests. We have 5 HR practitioners who are, 2 of them are business partners actually at distinguished brands. We have the human resource manager for BCG, that's a business consulting group. We have a business partner for Rekit. Rekit is a manufacturing and processing company that produces self-care products and toiletries such as Harpic.
Okay.
We have Dettol. We are looking at Dr. Jotham Mukundi, who is also a director at AJ Global. We are looking at the HR for Techno. We are looking at also the HR for the Council of Governors. Okay. So what I'm alluding to is the vast amount of experience that is distributed amongst these panelists. Okay. These are people who've hired for over 20 years, who've interacted with different people, different personalities. They know what they look at when they're hiring. They know what distinguishes people, different applicants from the rest. So basically, what I'm talking about, the theme for this year's Career Week is leveraging on technology and entrepreneurship for an evolving job market.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll be discussing with us on how we can develop that competitive edge or that competitive advantage that will give you an opportunity to be employed at the companies that you apply to. Remember, Richard, we are looking at a situation where, as I said before, the education system in Kenya churns out graduates faster than the economy can absorb them. We're also looking at a situation where most of these graduates are coming out half-baked. Okay, so this is an opportunity for us to be informed about what do we need to do, what do we need to do now, so that by the time we leave campus, we are all-rounded graduates who fit and adapt to the job market almost instantly. Now, the public lectures will be a continuation of this discussion, still based on that theme of leveraging technology and entrepreneurship. Now, what you're saying is we have the public lectures on Wednesday and Friday. We have 2 morning sessions. On Wednesday, we expect actually 3 guests. We expect the CEO of NATCOM. NATCOM is a Kenya National Commission to UNESCO. We expect Dr. Mohammed Sheikh. Is the Director General at KNDP, that's Kenya National Population, I think, Development something. Then we have Mr. Jan Dong. Mr. Jan Dong is the chairman of Shandong Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. On Friday, we expect the MD, Microsoft Africa, and we also expect the Chief Human Resource Officer for Naivas. So we're talking about big brands with experience, brands that have interacted with graduates, brands that know what is expected of people who want to venture into jobs immediately after their campus. So that whole conversation will be around how we can develop a competitive edge. What do we need to do to be prepared by the time we leave campus? We're also looking at the different job cultures out there. How do we transition? What do we do as we transition from campus to the job market? What do we need to do right now while we're still in campus so that by the time we get there, we're well prepared for the job market? So it's going to be an interesting discussion. It's going to be an insightful discussion. And what I can promise you is that whoever attends any of those sessions will not leave the same.
What do you say the theme was?
Leveraging technology and entrepreneurship for an evolving job market.
Right, leveraging technology and entrepreneurship for an evolving job market. In our ever-evolving digital landscape, let me just maybe push this through to Mr. Eric there. How have you injected excitement and engagement for this KU Career Week? Or maybe on the virtual front, you can tell us how you've also been able to leverage technology in preparation for this and also during the week, and how people now, students especially, can participate, including high schools that you've mentioned. Is that still open? Or how do they go about that?
On the issue about high schools, we're still inviting more schools. So it is open. In fact, high school, it is free. You just confirm your attendance, and on Saturday, we'll be expecting you to visit. On my approach about leveraging technology, I can say that technology has brought away a very, it has created, like 10 years ago, the way the job market was, it isn't the way it is right now. You find technology in terms of even the human workforce. You find technology has come maybe to replace other jobs. You find technology is more being used for other works that you could have been done by maybe humans the previous times. You find you can know the key milestones in changing technology, such as ChatGPT. That has come to someone who is not more aware on how to adapt to this situation may find it, my life is getting...
My life is over.
My life is over, yes.
Technology is overtaking me.
Yes, technology is
career for me out there.
Yes, but now when you know how to go about it, you find like you can use that technology to your advantage. Yeah, and on this career week, now we try to focus on how we can go through that technology, how we can evolve, leverage that technology to our advantage, so that when you come out there, we are able to adapt fully, because technology, if you're not very fully aware of it, you don't know how to go about it, you may find yourselves in crossfires. You don't know where to go, what to do about it, so you must be really aware.
Yeah, of course, and industry players there, industry influencers in the world of technology, from Microsoft to the other big brands that you've mentioned, are going to be very key in having that kind of discussion. What the future of technology basically looks like. Do we expect to also have the KU Career Week streamed somewhere online, virtual? Is that something that you guys are planning?
Yes, as a matter of fact, KUTV will be present to stream some of these forums, so that for those who did not get a chance for one reason or the other to participate actively, can participate passively. Yes.
All right, so you can check out KUTV. We'll be there. Save us a seat. If we are airing it here on KUTV, it means we are also on the digital front. So you can be following Kenyatta University and as well as KUTV for that career week. Any moments of entertainment that people can look forward to? How is that organized? I know it's high school students and campus students, which means fun is important to integrate within conversations of career and serious talks about the world of work. How is entertainment looking like?
Yeah. Thank you. As a matter of fact, part of what Career Week does is develop talent within KU. So we've actually given different people with diverse talents in the fields of entertainment an opportunity to come present what they have. And we've actually just concluded the auditions, and Eric is actually the convener for entertainment subcommittee. And we're also expecting some external guest artists, and I think he can delve into the details.
Eric,
okay,
entertainment.
I'll start by saying, personally, I being here is KU Career Week made me. I'm also an MC, but I can say KU gave me that platform through Career Week, and that enabled me, enlightened me, and gave me a way. And the same way I wanted to shine a light to the others. You know, we have a lot of artists. We have a lot of students who have talents across, and we need to know how to commercialize. We need to know how to go about our talents. By that way, we can talk about the Career Week auditions that we did last week. We found one of the best talents, and what KU basically does, the KU Career Week, we'll be giving platforms to these students. We find people, musicians, we find spoken word artists, and you can find various dignitaries. We find there are a lot of artists, established artists who are part of Kenyatta University, and they started in these platforms, volunteering, hoping to get a chance later. And you find when you volunteer, you get that experience, you find that that passion, you want to go in. You know, right now, I don't expect to be paid because I'm still a student, but as I go about, you come to adapt on how you can still make it through this entertainment, because entertainment is one of the key figures. Right now, we expect a lot of high school students, and you know, even us, during our time, we are more concentrated to entertainment than each and every other thing. So I expect entertainment must be there, and it will be there. And we expect to get that energy, to hype the students up and show them.
All right. Yeah. I have here Geoffrey Ombogo, who's been watching us from Ruiru. He's a university student right here at Kenyatta University, and he's asking about post-event support. Anasema hizi events mingi sometimes wanaongea na tupatani baadaye. So will there be any follow-up initiatives or support mechanism for the students after the career week to help them transition into their chosen career paths?
Yes. Now, Richard, I'm privileged to have been part of the last organizing committee for the 2023 edition of Career Week. And we usually have a team that we work with of students from different schools within KU. We call them the Career Week ambassadors. And their role is usually to create public awareness and to sensitize people about Career Week, and also to support the different corporates that come in, you know, showing their merchandise and telling us more about what they do. And in the last edition, we had several of those companies that participated, giving different students within KU internship opportunities. Personally, I also benefited from the same. I happened to intern as a KCB Bank as an investment intern, investment banking intern. And we had Shamir Institute also taking a number of students as interns. We had Naivas as well recruiting some of those people who participated in last year's Career Week. So as far as opportunities goes, you asked earlier whether we are willing to put our money where our mouth is.
Yes.
And at Career Week, that is what we are about. We walk the talk. We cannot promise opportunities for everyone, but show up in your best version, show us your best version, turn up, and you never know what happens or what opportunity you get from participating. We did not mention Thursday, actually. Thursday is Innovation Day. So Innovation Day will be spearheaded by Shandari Incubation Center, located right here at KU. And that, as we mentioned, we have entrepreneurship among in the lineup for the theme. Now, Incubation Day, or rather Innovation Day, is a perfect opportunity for all those young entrepreneurs with wonderful business ideas that they feel can transition to become actually companies, or that can actually solve some of the problems we're facing today, to come out and show what innovative ideas they have. Companies such as Microsoft coming on board would be interested to see some of these interesting ideas that, you know, young minds have developed. And from that, somebody can get an opportunity to develop their business or to advance their career through participating in this year's edition of Career Week 2024.
Okay.
Yes.
Eric, they're asking you to spill the beans here online. They're saying, spill the beans, tuambie msanii mmoja, at least we get excited. Any surprise performances that people can look forward to?
Yes, as you said, surprise. So it will be a surprise performance.
Okay, any not surprise performances?
Yeah.
No hint, no spilling of beans whatsoever, on just one artist?
One thing I can say that they should expect a good artist.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will be a surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now on a personal level, what parts of Career Week are you individually both excited for? Let's begin with you there. Which part of this Career Week would you say specifically point out for yourself you're excited for?
Okay, so for me, as I said, I'm heading the entertainment category. So the most excited part is the entertainment, because one thing, I'll be getting a chance to perform, and also other students perform. So that is one of my one area that I'm really focused on, and also the HR forum.
Chairperson, away from the seriousness, which part of the Career Week are you most excited about?
Actually, I'll point out two parts of the Career Week that I'm looking forward to the most. And the first one is the HR forum. And there's a developing conversation as we crossed over to 2024. Part of the global conversation was around how we're going to regulate AI, because we've seen AI spreading out to different industries and taking over job opportunities that previously were meant for maybe graduates like us or just human beings. And a part of the conversation that we'll be having with our experts is how we can prepare ourselves, or what can we do to make sure that we remain relevant in an industry that AI is taking over. We are looking at how can we use technology to complement our strengths and abilities, as opposed to AI taking over what we would have done. So that's a developing conversation, and that I'm looking forward to with the HR forum and the public lectures as well. Second part is the corporate exhibitions. We're expecting quite a number of corporates. Just to name a few, we have Naivas coming on board, we have Huawei, we have Britam, we have L'Oreal East Africa, and all these corporates come with opportunities. They come with opportunities for us to learn about what they do, what products they offer, and what our role is as students and as graduates, future graduates. So I'm really looking forward to those two sessions in the Career Week.
Right, it's poised to be quite a Career Week, very promising, not only just to leave an indelible mark to those who attend it, but also going to be shaping the careers of all of those participants there. Unexpected thrills, valuable connections is what they are telling you to look forward to for KU Career Week 2024. It's an invite for high schools to bring their students as well here to witness what university students have, what universities have to offer, and what the industry after that also has to offer. And also an invite for KU students to network and get skill ready for the market that is awaiting for them outside the university premises. Maybe just to quickly have a rundown of the activities, again, once more from Saturday, I think you said, from Saturday all the way to Friday. Please let's have it again, because we are showing it up on the screen at the same time, so that whoever's joined late can also have a look at it can be abundantly clear what they are anticipating for the event. Eric.
Okay, so on Saturday, on the 27th, we'll be having the high school day. That will be happening on Saturday. On Monday morning, we'll be having the HR forum. Later that evening, we'll be having the public lectures. On Tuesday, we'll be having the official opening ceremony, which will officially open up the Career Week. On Wednesday, we have the public lectures again. On Thursday, we'll be having the Innovation Day. And finally, on Friday, we'll be having the public lectures.
All right, leveraging technology and entrepreneurship for an evolving job market. That is the theme for this year KU Career Week 2024. Just a last round of insight from you guys is, why is it important for then someone to think about their careers this early in the campus life? Or how early should someone think about their career choices and their career path, given, again, the evolving job market? I'll start with the chairperson.
Thank you so much, Richard. I want to go way back to high school day and why it is important in line of that question that you've asked. So, in essence, high school day provides an opportunity for students, ideally in their 4th year, to interact with different departments within KU different facilities, and understand really what they want to venture into. Back in high school, by the time you join Form 1 and you leave Form 4, a number of us have had different, there's that joke that in first year you want to become, in Form 1 you want to become a doctor, and by the time you leave in Form 4 you're a patient. So basically, it's important for us to understand from high school level what these different careers are actually about, and that is what high school day is about. It's an opportunity for them, for the high school students and also Form 4 leavers, to understand what these different career paths entail and whether they actually have the skill set or not actually the skill, the interest and the passion to pursue those fields they want to venture into. Okay. Now, for us as university students, how early do you need to start thinking about it? You've actually joined, you're in line with particular field of study. So it's important for you to understand from the early onset whether that is where your passions and strengths actually lay. If not, then it will be important for you to think of making a change or something. Okay. Because it doesn't make sense for you to study 4 years only to realize at 4th year that this is not the career path you want to venture into. So as early as first year, it's important for you to understand what you're studying, what opportunities are there in that particular course, and whether do they interest you, are they in line with your passions, or are you bound, or are you going to quit along the way. Okay. For 3rd and 4th years, you are exiting campus. You're actually now starting to think about maybe what companies you want to work, and if not specifically the companies, the line of profession you want to venture into. And there are certain bits of information that you might not have. For instance, what is expected of somebody. Let me use myself. I want to venture into finance after campus. I want to venture into corporate finance. What is expected of somebody who wants to venture into corporate finance? What short courses do I need to study now that will help me get, hit the ground running once I'm done with campus? Okay. So there are a number of things beyond just the coursework. There are a number of other factors. There are a number of other, puzzles that need to come together so that you understand perfectly and you hit the ground running once you're done with campus. Yeah. It's also a good opportunity for us to network, meet people who've been in the industry for decades now, people who have experience and know what it takes to succeed in this particular lines of work and employment. So it's critical that all years, whether it's a first year, whether it's a 4th, 5th or 6th year, to show up and maximize on the opportunities that will be there during this year's edition of the Career Week. Right, and for Kenyatta University, whether you're 7th, 8th or 9th year as well, you're invited to think about your career. If you know, you know, yeah? That's for a select few. One thing I'm picking from you there is that sometimes, or actually, thinking about a career is not about the title. It's thinking about what involves what the work that goes into that sort of career. So it's not whether you want to become an investment analyst, it's also what goes into it. What kind of courses, as you said there, what kind of short courses, what kind of emotional intelligence do you need to have, what kind of tenacity do you need to have? And that's what KU Career Week offers for you. You get to find people who've been there in the industry, as he said there, who've already gone through the cycles of work, the cycles of that kind of profession. So you know early, and it's never too late for you, even if you're in the 4th year, 5th year, 6th year, and the rest, as he just said there. Mr. Eric, what is your takeaway there on how early or how often someone should think of their career?
Yeah, it's all about being flexible. I start by saying I'm studying education. To be more specific, mwalimu wa maths. I'm doing mathematics and business studies. But what I do outside here, say the thing what you feel ukifeel mwalimu wa maths unaona tu viboko na sijui nini, but what I do na double lessons na kulala class. But you can expect personally what I'm doing outside, I'm an MC and I'm trying to be flexible, because one thing, you do not know what to expect when you graduate, because you find yourself you're doing this particular set of career a particular course, but the time you're graduating you have found another diverge course, something to do. I can tell you right now, most of the people, actually majority of people actually would study the same course, they are not doing that. Watu wako na pesa huku nje and they are not doing what they studied for. Kwa mtu alisoma medicine but ni msanii mkubwa sana. So it's all about being flexible and being adapting. We are adapting each and every time. Hadi mimi nasemanga I'll graduate, I'll have that degree, but nitaenda kwenye pesa ziko mingi.
Okay.
So it's all about.
All right. This time is not just thinking about your career, it's also thinking how you can evolve with the job market to also still stay within your areas of passion and to invest in your skill to thrive within the evolving job market. Please, just finally, to wrap it up, a call out for guys to come through. I think I'll start with you because you're on entertainment and maybe high schools. Just invite them once more, and then the chairperson can invite everyone generally who is invited, the fraternity, and also maybe whoever else is allowed to walk in through the gates of Kenyatta University. I had a question though, I almost forgot it. It's from Gibson Okwara. Thank you, Gibson Okwara, for watching the show. He's asking, how can we participate as partners? So he's a founder of a couple of companies, and he just wants to know if it's possible for him to pull in through as late as now.
So for Gibson, yes, it's possible to participate. As I've pointed out, there are multiple opportunities. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be having the corporate exhibitions. And the corporate exhibition usually happens at the Graduation Square. And this is usually an opportunity for companies to come showcase their products and also discuss with students the different opportunities that are available at their companies and how we can contribute.
Okay.
In terms of whether it's through, consuming the information, purchasing their products, or taking part in the opportunities that they provide.
Okay.
So yes, he can reach out to us. The email address is careers.ku@ku.ac.ke.
All right. careers@ku.ac.ke.
Yes.
That's for you, Gibson. If you want to participate, send an email through to them. Alafu, I'll get yourself the relevant information. A call out to students and also the fraternity to participate. Tuanze na wewe, Mr. Eric.
Okay, I invite you all students, campus students, please come to these events. You may never know what is at stake for you. We have the corporate exhibitions. There might be a chance for you to interact more with your line of jobs, your line of work, which you expect to venture in. For the high school students, believe me, they're in class right now, but the teachers, rather the principals, please, your schools are invited. You can come. It's free of charge. You'll participate fully, and you get all that we have for you on that day.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And that week in general, actually, all the way to next week on Friday. Bwana Chairperson.
Richard, we say the quintessential definition of luck is where opportunity meets preparedness.
Okay.
Now, for me, that defines Career Week 2024.
All right.
That first, there are those who are prepared but have not had the opportunity to showcase their preparedness. This is a perfect opportunity for them to show up. You as students, come interact with your prospective employers. You never know what happens. There are multiple students who have gotten jobs, permanent jobs, internship opportunities through participating in the previous editions of the Career Week. There are also those students who have no idea where to begin. They're studying and would love to know about how do they, enhance their capabilities so that once that opportunity comes, they'll be ready to take it hands-on. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to come, learn about what you need to do, besides just studying, going to class and attending lectures. Come network, learn from the people with industry experience and professionals. Yeah. Learn about what you need to do, what skills you need to gain, whether you've talked about emotional intelligence, whether it's practical technical experience such as short courses. So we are encouraging all of them to come, interact with the different companies, the different experts that we have invited. And one thing I can assure them, as a man of faith, actually my first name is John Baptist.
John Baptist Washira.
Yes, thank you. They will not go home the same.
Okay.
So this might be it will be a life-changing opportunity for some of the people who participate. And who knows, it might be you.
Okay.
So why not show up? And, as economists, we love to use the word maximize profits, minimize cost, maximize profits. Come, maximize the different opportunities that are there, and your life will never be the same again.
Oh, yes. Wow. You had to finish with a Bible-like comment there.
Perfect.
He's prepared a way for youth, just like John the Baptist, JB Washira, and Eric there Vibrant Minds organizing committee behind KU Career Week. It's going to be a gateway for opportunities, an excess of aspirations, endless possibilities for you. They've not only planned an event, but orchestrated a journey towards a future possible excellence. So make sure you're tuning in to KU Career Week 2024 beginning this coming Saturday for a transformative journey towards the evolving job market. This is Biashara Tuesday. I take a short break and then I'm coming back with the AFCON analysis, what is happening at the Africa Cup of Nations, and then we're looking at digital marketing with more classifieds. Don't go far.